Do you want to unlock your speed, power, and explosiveness in every direction? If so, you need to watch this video right now. While some parents and coaches love to talk about linear speed, a faster 10, 40, or even 100-yard dash, many don't realize the power and importance of lateral speed and agility. Because if you play sports like basketball, volleyball, tennis, or maybe even baseball or softball, being able to move quickly side to side is absolutely critical to your success. But here's the thing, a lot of the videos you find for speed training on the internet show people doing things that look really fast, but don't necessarily translate to real world or game speed. So today, I'm gonna break down 7 of my favorite exercises for lateral speed training and how to perform them correctly. Now, before we get into that, here are 3 critical elements you need to lock in on if you wanna move well from side to side. Number 1, you need a good base. The feet should be wide and you should feel your arch or instep on both feet so you can push in either direction. Number 2, you need balance. Once you got your feet set, you need to sit down into that position by flexing your ankles, knees, and hips. And number 3, once you're in this position and you move out of it, you have to find good angles to push from. If I want to move to my left, I have to get my right foot out wide to do that. Now before we dive in here, I hope you're liking the channel, and if you are, take 2 seconds out of your day, like this video and subscribe so you know each and every week when a new video drops. Now, let's get in the gym and get faster. All right, lateral speed and agility exercise number 1 is a lateral shuffle across plate. Now, full disclosure, I stole this from the GOAT Lee Taft, but I absolutely love this activity. You can use it in your warm-up to just get things moving. You can use it in a return to play to get people comfortable moving side to side, or you can really dive in and be aggressive if you're trying to improve your lateral speed and quickness. So here's how it's done. You want to set up with a good wide base. I'm using a plate. You can use a low box, whatever you have access to. But I want my good athletic position. Remember, base, balance, angles. Once I'm here, I'm going to push across. I'm going to find that arch and I'm going to come back. Now you can do it continuously. You can just do one, find an angle and stop. Angle, stop. It's totally up to you how you implement it, but make sure you're getting wide, you're finding those arches, and you're pushing side to side. A lot of people love medicine ball work for building the upper body, but I think medicine ball work is also a fantastic way for training the lower body and specifically training lateral speed and agility. So I'm gonna give you a couple different options here. We're gonna start with just our standard lateral med ball putt, okay, or put, however you wanna call it. So to set up, we wanna start in our good athletic position, wide base, feeling your arches, and in this case, I wanna have my right hand and elbow behind the ball. So I'm in this position, I'm gonna get a big push off my right leg and arch, and I'm pushing that ball through the wall. I'm just trying to think about breaking the wall. So you got your standard variation, but there's other ones that you can play around with as well. You can also play, if you wanna make it a little bit more change of direction focused, you can shuffle away. Okay, so I may start a little bit closer here to the wall, do one shuffle away, find my arch, and then throw. So again, shuffle away, hit, and throw. So you got that. Final option is more of an accelerating med ball throw. So in this case, I'm gonna start away from the wall. I'm gonna start in my cock position. I'm gonna go one shuffle and then throw. So this is great if you're working on more speed, really trying to be fast, going in one direction. I like this accelerating med ball putt. Next up on the docket is a lateral jump and hold. Now, I love this activity because not only does it teach you to push, but it also teaches you to decelerate, to learn how to load and distribute forces more effectively when you're moving side to side. So when you're gonna set up, if I'm pushing off my left leg, I'll have my right foot up and I'm gonna push and stick, push and stick every rep. Now, you can speed it up if you want, where you're making it a little bit more continuous, but in a lot of cases, I like to stick and hold. Stick and then hold. Go for about 5 reps, 3 sets, great place to get you started. If you play sports that require you to move side to side, you gotta learn how to shuffle effectively. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an NBA level defender, I'm locking people down, but I do think it's important for somebody like me to be able to demonstrate to my athletes how to shuffle effectively. So if you wanna shuffle, again, base, balance, and angles. Good base, triple flex position. Once I'm here, I'm thinking about pushing with my outside leg. So if I'm going to my right, I'm pushing with my left. It's push, push, gather, right? Here, right leg, push, push. And you're thinking about being aggressive. Now, it's not just a lower body activity either. A lot of times, if you're really trying to cover ground, you want to use your arm and your leg in conjunction. So once I'm set, it might look like push, push, Sorry, that one was a little awkward. Let's try again. Here, push, push. So you're using the outside arm and leg synchronously to try and help push and really try and move yourself in a lateral direction quickly. All right, so I got an agility ladder out here, and before you click away, just realize I actually like the agility ladder for certain exercises. I really like it for the icky shuffle. Now, I don't always love how it's taught, right? Because I don't want these short little choppy steps. If you're training footwork and speed, that's fine. But if I want to train lateral speed, lateral agility, and teach people how to move more effectively side to side, I'm going to coach and cue it a little bit different. So if I'm doing the icky shuffle, I'm going to be here, right? I'm going to have one foot in, and it's 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. But what's key here is I don't want these short, shallow steps outside. Instead, what I want to do is I want to get my outside foot wide so it leads me right into my next step. So if I push wide, it's immediately pushing me back in the opposite direction. So it's more of a rhythm and positioning activity versus a true speed activity. But done this way, I feel like the icky shuffle is a great addition to your workout program. If we want to improve our lateral speed and agility, one thing we need is what I would describe as contextual strength. So we need to learn how to move our body side to side, and we need strength in these positions where our legs are outside of our torso, okay? So to do this, a lateral sled drag is an awesome activity. So all I'm gonna do here is set up. It's a little bit narrower than usual, but I'm thinking about pushing and using my arms to push and strengthen my left leg, okay? I'll pull it down here and I will bring it back. Sorry, that's probably not the best for the microphone. But again, setting up in that position, good balance, and thinking about right arm, right leg, push, push, and push. Our final exercise for building our lateral speed, agility, and quickness is a lateral split squat or lunge. Now, this is fantastic. It's gonna move us in the weight room, but it's gonna help us find some strength in all those muscles that are gonna help push us side to side. So in this case, with most people, I will start with a lateral split squat. So I'll go ahead and start kind of in the position that I want them. I'll help them find those arches, and then we'll think about sitting into the hip and letting that knee come over the toe. Very, very important that we load both the hip and the knee at the same time. Now, if that's too easy or you want to make it a little bit more dynamic, start with your feet together and let's turn it into more of an actual lunge. So you're going to step, feel that whole foot, and then push to come up. So feel that whole foot, let the knee come over the toe, and then push to stand back up. All right, friends, there you have it. 7 exercises you can use to unlock your lateral speed and agility. Make sure to give them a shot the next time you're in the gym because I guarantee they'll make an impact on your performance. And if linear speed is really what's holding you back, go watch this video next to learn how to get faster straight ahead.